Guys, welcome back to the latest installment of the Redshift series. I know it's been a while. We've had our holidays, we've had our exams, but we are back. We've done quite a bit of progress that we'll go through in today's video. And as you can see, most of that progress starts right here at our train station. Sam, do you want to do some introductions on where we are, what we're doing, and how we got here?
Okay, so Chris is going to get up a map of the realm with a little arrow pointing at where we are exactly. But you can see over there Canal Village, and you can see over there, well, you can't, but over there is the Bay Area. So that means that we are at this train station that Chris hasn't got a name for yet, but it will have a name at some point. So we can see different rail tracks. Chris is going over there. You know, that rail, I don't know what that's going to be. I think this is just the road. That's not going to have any rails on, maybe. It might do, who knows. But we know that these rails are going to go east. So, you know, you can zoom in over there. You can see the canyon that we made last episode. And that's going to continue a long, long way east. But this rail is going to be southern rail. So it's slightly less of a main road at this point. This is more of going to be a small path heading south, looping beyond the valley and down to the far south in the remote lands. And that starts right here. So we already completed this last episode. So Chris, do you want to give a tour of this Dripstone Valley?
Right, so
Dripstone Plateau even.
So this whole rail is supposed to go up these mountains over there and around sort of the top of the Bay Area and the plateau on top of the mountains we've got. So we're going to start down here. I also put up a minecart for realism. Oops. Right. So we sort of start down here and we enter into the Dripstone Plateau. And as you can see, there's a lot of these sort of dripstone columns. We've got some oars. We've got these nice little lanterns, which we've obviously taken from the actual Orient Road. You can see down here. It's just sort of scaled down version. And this here's going to be a station, I think, or a little ticket booth, or a dispenser for the minecarts. We haven't sort of decided yet. But this marks the start of the route on the side of the mountains. So at the top, it's mainly just been flats, just sort of going across this, like, I don't know, hilly area, you know? But now, this marks the start where we're going to go along the side of the mountains, like, have some perilous tracks go in between the sides of them, and then we're going to end up on top of the, sort of highest point of the Bay Area, like, in the mountains, almost. So,
Indeed.
let's see how far...
Side of these cliffs here, I was thinking sort of some sort of wooden support beams with sort of fences as support beams, like wooden slabs going with the tracks going onto them. So it sort of really looks like some precarious track going around the edge.
Yeah,
I think could look quite cool.
So you just see Jupiter coming into the background. Actually, at the time that we're recording, Jupiter and all the other planets have lined up. So if you look outside at night, you can see them all lined up. If you've got a nice telescope.
Tidbit of information.
Absolutely.
Okay. We do not have nice telescopes, but we do have Samsung cameras.
Indeed we do. So as you can see, I'm sort of panning across where the track's going to go. It's going to be a nice long one, and probably like through all these
detailed.
trees. Yeah, exactly. Through all these trees instead of down by the Bay Area, I'm thinking. You can see at the entrance there. That little stone thing is a cheeky little obelisk. It's got some information for Sam not to go into this house here, which I'm redoing at the moment. There's a bit of a surprise in there.
It could have just been a sign, to be fair. The obelisk was very
Yeah, as you
big.
can see, there's like this weird like wooden place up there. Like, this is pretty relevant, you know. But these little stilts are what Sam's...
weird wooden there.
These little stilts
Okay.
are what Sam's going for the track, I think, which is gonna be quite cool. I think, you know.
Yeah, we do need a lot of spruce though. We don't seem to have any here. So
Yeah,
I will go and
spruce.
grab some because that's a bit boring on video, and Chris can begin, I suppose.
Yes, I'll sort of plan out where we're gonna build this track, I guess, and build it, and Sam's gonna get the materials necessary. So as you can see, that little rat's just sailing off down there. Welcome back, guys. We have finished so much more than we have planned. So from the station, you can see that the beginnings of the trail have been marked out here. And
look up there.
spoiler alert, we've done quite a bit. Sam, take us on our cheeky little tour, please.
My pleasure. So let me just remove this crafting table real quick. Damn it, I messed up. Okay, beginning this tour, we start here out on the bridge, and you'll slow down as you get to this side, and you see East Side Incline. So this was the first bridge that I made, and I actually think it's pretty nice. If you go into your sort of third-person mode, you can see there's a lot of like supports and things. It's quite a precarious bridge, but it's very, very strong at the same time. So you see it very steeply goes up past the ocean. Now we've made use of lots of these bridges across this route because we're not going to bother going like peasants up the side. I mean, we're rich in this world. We can just build our way across these gaps, and for the greater good. You know, so we come up here, and then this comes into the most nicely decorated section. Like Chris decorated this section. I think it's really nice. You can see over there. Look at all of these plants and stuff. It's just lovely here. You've got a really thin path up through the trees. You can see like trees all around and things like that. We might plant some trees over there or keep it empty. Who knows? It gets really tight and thin here through this uphill section right here. It's very steep, but it's also very hidden, like a sort of secret valley type of area. So it's pretty cool. And getting higher up and higher up, we can see all the way at the top here. What do we come for? Another bridge. That's correct. Another really steep bridge, a little bit of a flatness in the middle to break up the shape a bit. So if you come over to one of these trees over here, you can sort of see the bridge to the side. This is the one that I'm sure Chris would have scoped in on at the bottom, and you can even see Jupiter above there as well. So it's just another like really, really nice and steep bridge heading directly up into the mountain. You know, that's all that there is there. It's very nice. So if we do continue this up even further, I'm not sure if was there another bridge? No, there's no other bridges at this point. There will be afterwards though. So now we're getting really high up here. I mean, this is like above the Forest Ridge. Forest Ridge level is like 120. We're at 135 already. So continuing up here, we have another inclined section at a 45-degree angle, which is very, very steep. And then it goes into a bit of a plateau at the top here. Not really a plateau, but it gets flat. Got a bench here, which is very lovely. You get excellent views from this bench. Really one of the nicest views on the realm, I would say. And then going through here, we can see the peak of this mountain, which is actually missing the block that used to be there before. We just took that out temporarily. Which has a huge drop down. And this is just a lovely little section. But after this, we're going to build bridges and we're going to continue it around the Forest Ridge. Which is going to be really, really nice. But that's going to be all for now. And we're going to check back with you once we've made a lot more progress on the Southern Rail project.
Right guys, welcome back. We have finished the entirety of the Southern Rail project. Because we're sort of lacking on time right now, I'm just going to quickly run through everything. First, running across the tracks, then on the final section, I'll take you through on the minecart and we'll experience the true beauty of the Bay Area. Let's go. So starting down here in this forest sort of area, up there is the forest incline section that goes to the Klein Mountain Peak. I did not decide on the name. There's no democracy here. As we continue through the lush forest, there is hundreds and hundreds of beautiful flowers, decorations, leaves, very dense, very fantastic. And it sort of continues on like this for a little while until we reach this sharp incline where we go into the sort of snowy parts of the Bay Area. And around here, going into there's a load of bees over here. I obtained some bees from a little hive in there and planted them out here, so you see them running around. This is the bridge. Alright guys, sorry for that cheeky little cut. I've seen this name for the first time, actually. Viadotta Freccia. The most atrocious sounding name, and apparently it means arrow viaduct. Which is not true. This thing's not an arrow, it's not a viaduct either, but doesn't matter. It's got an aura around it. So we'll continue along this viaduct, down into the snowy parts. There's less flowers here, just to make sense, you know, flowers can't grow in the snow. In between these thick trees, and we go down to the second bridge. Cave Crossing, a much more appropriate name, as we cross the cave. Now after this little bridge, we go into the lush passage. This is all me. I experimented and I like made this thing come to life. There's, I don't know, water, there's flowers. It really feels like a lush cave. As we continue on, those are the shulker boxes. Continuing on, all these flowers, all these decorations as we come into the top of the Bay Ridge. It is dense around here, guys. It's just all in trees. There's flowers all around. You start to get your effects now. We'll probably speed up in the minecart at this point. Down through the trees. It's literally so thick with foliage. Right to the end of the passage, which actually overlooks the sort of skyway, the defense towers, the houses, which are in progress actually, and the mouth of the Bay Area, our base. And yeah, you sort of access it with the... What is going on here? Why is that potion so big? You sort of access it through the stairs or through the bubble elevator from the atrium, and you just come up here onto the station. Our stations are actually excellent. You can click one button and you get a minecart ready to go. And actually, I'll take you on a trip going back across the Southern Rail. So in effect, it's the Northern Rail. Who's that? Right, let's go. Going through the lush, thick foliage around here. It slows down at a really nice part, so you can really experience all of the greenery. And just lovely views over the Bay Area, especially in the night time. You can just see the entire trail lit up. Oh, I'm going slow through the lush cave. Down across the cave corner. Going up through the snow now. Another glance, look at Sky City over there, Jupiter in the top of your screen. This viaduct here. Guys, this will never get old. Into the bees section. Ooh. So speeding up here, you can't really experience it in its full majesty, but get the idea. You can see through all these gaps just the whole extent of our dominion over this little bay area. It looks really, really homely. I really like it. And up we go. The highest point of the bay. Highest natural point, I should say. Farming Island trumps us pretty quickly. Down we go. Get some speed here. Back down. Truly magical. Down through this dripstone section. Still mobs, we need to light this place up. And we need to get off the end here because it doesn't slow down. There we go. That is the entirety of the Southern Rail, which is actually, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah. So let us rename this. Not from the right rail. Yeah, Southern Rail. Excellent. Now all we need is to come up with some prices. And this rail is fully complete. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's been an absolute pleasure making this video. It's just really increased the whole value of the whole Bay Area, you know? Like, different ways to travel around. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.